The internet can't stop talking right now, because reports are flying everywhere that Mendeecees and Yandy's picture-perfect marriage might be hiding one of the biggest scandals reality TV has ever seen. Word on the street is that Lil Meech just dropped some shocking claims linking Mendeecees to a secret affair, hidden lies, and even whispers of a $120 million fraud web that's got everyone asking, what's really going on behind the cameras? Fans are going wild, blogs are lighting up, and insiders are hinting that what Lil Meech allegedly knows could blow the lid off years of carefully curated image building. Imagine the betrayal, not just in love, but in money, loyalty, and fame. Could Mendeecees have been living a double life while playing the devoted husband on screen? People close to the couple say Yandy's world has been flipped upside down, with friends turning silent, calls going unanswered, and cryptic Instagram posts that feel way too personal to ignore. Nobody knows what's true yet, but one thing's clear. If even half of what's being whispered is real, this could be the biggest reality TV fallout of the decade. Stay tuned, because the drama that's coming might just leave everyone speechless. It all started, quietly, too quietly, when a few gossip pages began posting cryptic tweets about a man from Love and Hip Hop being exposed by a rapper's son. At first, nobody took it seriously. But within hours, screenshots started floating around. A DM thread allegedly between Lil Meech and someone close to Mendeecees showed messages that hinted at something way deeper than a typical reality TV scandal. Lil Meech wrote, "I tried to warn him, but he kept playing both sides. Now it's too late." Fans immediately began connecting the dots. Who could he be? And what sides was he playing? It didn't take long before the comments turned into full-blown accusations pointing directly at Mendeecees. According to rumors, Lil Meech had stumbled upon documents linking Mendeecees to a shady investment fund tied to a massive $120 million fraud case under investigation for months. Nobody could believe it. Mendeecees, the man who built his redemption story after prison, caught up again. And this time, not for street business, but for white-collar money laundering? The drama didn't stop there. A few hours later, an anonymous Twitter account dropped what it claimed were financial statements, allegedly showing transactions between one of Mendeecees' companies and a firm under federal review. Yandy hadn't said a word yet, but her silence only made things worse. She had just posted a quote that read, "The truth always comes out, even when you don't want it to." And that one post lit the internet on fire. People started flooding her comments. "Yandy, blink twice if you're okay," one fan wrote. Another said, "So Lil Meech wasn't lying?" While others begged her not to delete her page again. Even Erica Mena jumped in with a subtle jab, tweeting, "The masks always fall off when the money gets real." By the next morning, every blog had the story. Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room on site, all of them reposted screenshots, voice notes, and supposed receipts. A leaked clip surfaced showing Lil Meech in what looked like a phone conversation saying, "I told him, keep me out of it, bro. I'm not about to go down for your little scam." His tone was calm but serious, and though no names were mentioned, fans were convinced he was talking about Mendeecees. Yandy's friends reportedly tried to convince her to stay quiet, but behind closed doors, sources claimed she was devastated. She had believed that her husband was finally building a stable legacy after all the chaos. Now, she was being dragged into another public nightmare. One insider told a gossip blogger, "She's heartbroken, not just because of the money stuff, but because she feels played." The betrayal wasn't just about finances. Rumors swirled that Mendeecees had also been secretly seeing another woman tied to the same fraud case, someone who allegedly worked as a consultant for one of the companies in question. The woman's name started popping up on fan pages, along with photos of her at exclusive events in Atlanta, where Mendeecees was spotted just weeks before. Some fans even dug up old pictures where the woman appeared in the background at an event Yandy attended. The internet went wild with theories that the affair wasn't new. It had been going on for months, maybe even years. Then came the first emotional explosion. A leaked voice note of Yandy, allegedly sent to a close friend, circulated on blogs. Her voice cracked as she said, "I don't even know who he is anymore. All this time, I thought we were building something real." She didn't mention names, but everyone knew. The tone was heavy, filled with pain, disbelief, and the exhaustion of someone who had already forgiven too much. As the story spread, other cast members started speaking indirectly. Yoongjok posted a laughing emoji with a caption, "Karma don't miss." Carly Red left a cryptic comment under a gossip page that read, "I'll too small for secrets like that." And Spice, during her live session, said, "If the man's hands dirty, let him wash them with soap, not silence." Her Jamaican accent made it sound playful, but the meaning was sharp. She was calling out the dishonesty. What shocked fans most was how quickly the energy shifted. Just a week ago, Yandy and Mendeecees were posting couple goals content, attending charity events, and talking about their next project together. Now, the same pages that praised them were tearing them apart. One headline read, "Love and hip-hop's power couple under federal fire," while another said, "Betrayal and billions, how Mendeecees fooled everyone." The drama reached another level when a short clip leaked showing Mendeecees allegedly arguing with someone over the phone. His voice was tense, saying, "You told that boy too much. You weren't supposed to bring my name into this." Though the audio wasn't confirmed, fans matched the tone and background noise to an old Instagram Live setup he used. By nightfall, Yandy finally appeared on her Instagram story. Her face looked tired but strong. She said, "Sometimes, God has to expose what you refuse to see." That was all. No names, no accusations, no explanations. Just that single line. But that was enough to send her followers into overdrive. Comments poured in with prayers, heart emojis, and thousands of "We got you, sis" messages. Others begged her to go live and tell her side of the story. Meanwhile, Lil Meech doubled down. He posted on his story, "Don't try to silence me. I got the receipts, and they'll surface when the time's right." His tone was defiant, almost like he knew the chaos he was stirring. And maybe that was the point. Fans began debating whether he was doing it out of loyalty, revenge, or exposure. As bloggers dug deeper, they discovered that the $120 million case Lil Meech referred to wasn't random. It was linked to a series of shell companies based in New York and Atlanta, allegedly used to funnel entertainment money through fake investments. And one of the names on a leaked file matched a business that Mendeecees had promoted months ago during an Instagram Live about wealth and legacy. The narrative was spinning out of control. The internet was convinced that not only had Mendeecees betrayed Yandy emotionally, he might have dragged her into something criminal. Fans wondered whether she'd known anything or if she was as blindsided as everyone else. The pressure was mounting, and Mendeecees' silence made things even worse. That night, reports claimed he had flown out of Atlanta unexpectedly. No one knew where, but paparazzi spotted someone who looked like him at the airport with a hoodie and sunglasses. One gossip blog wrote, "Running from the cameras or from the truth." Every minute, new layers were being added, and nobody knew where the next blow would land. Then came another twist. A woman named Mariah surfaced. She claimed she was the consultant tied to the fraud company, and she hinted that her relationship with Mendeecees was more than business. She posted a now-deleted story showing a man's tattooed arm next to hers, with the caption, "Some partnerships run deeper than paper." It didn't take fans long to pull up old photos of Mendeecees with the exact same wrist tattoo. Yandy's silence became unbearable for fans. Hashtags like Pray for Yandy and Mendeecees Exposed started trending on Twitter. One of her followers commented, "She gave him everything, even her peace. He gave her lies." People were genuinely heartbroken for her. Others speculated that she had known about the affair for months and was just playing it cool until the truth came out. Meanwhile, Lil Meech wasn't backing down. In a live session, he said, "They wanted me to keep my mouth shut, but I don't move like that. If you play dirty, I'm gonna tell it how it is." His tone was confident, and though he didn't drop names, fans read between the lines. The comment section was chaos. "We know who you talking about," one user wrote, while another said, "He just confirmed everything." As the drama deepened, another shocking detail surfaced. Reportedly, there was a $75,000 wire transfer from one of Mendeecees' shell companies to Mariah's account labeled consulting fee. But insiders claimed it wasn't consulting. It was hush money. The blogs had a field day. One headline screamed, "Yandy's husband caught in hush deal scandal," while another said, "Was it love or laundering?" Yandy, still silent, finally posted a black screen with 3 words, "I deserved better." That post hit like a bomb. Celebrities began showing support. K. Michelle commented with a heart emoji. Spice wrote, "Stand tall, sis." Even Erica Mena, who had been quiet for a while, commented, "Welcome to the club." That single comment reignited old feuds and sent fans spiraling into debates about loyalty, sisterhood, and karma. But behind the scenes, things were darker than anyone knew. Reportedly, VH1 producers had been filming new confessionals just days before the scandal broke. Now they were debating whether to air them or hold back, afraid of potential legal fallout. An insider told a gossip site, "The producers smell ratings, but this situation's too hot to touch. They might have to blur half the scenes." And just when everyone thought it couldn't get worse, a new document leaked. It was a partial email exchange between Mendeecees and a financial advisor named Curtis. In the email, Curtis warned him that the Ross Fund was under review. Fans immediately connected this to Rick Ross, speculating that the rapper's name was being used for credibility in a fraudulent scheme, though there was no evidence Ross himself was involved. The headline, "Rick Ross tied to $120 million scandal involving Love and hip-hop star," began trending within hours. Ross's team quickly issued a statement denying any connection, calling it nonsense from internet gossip, but the damage was already done. Blogs began pairing Ross's photo with Yandy and Mendeecees in thumbnails, turning the story into a full-blown web of betrayal, fame, and financial deceit. Back in Atlanta, insiders said Yandy broke down in tears after seeing the reports. She reportedly said, "Why is his mess always my mess too?" Those close to her claimed she wasn't just hurt. She was angry, embarrassed, and emotionally drained. The love she had fought for publicly was now a national spectacle. Mendeecees still hadn't spoken publicly, but people close to him hinted that he felt betrayed by people he trusted, allegedly referring to Lil Meech and Mariah. One insider said, "He's saying he didn't cheat, that it's all being spun to make him look guilty." But few believed it. Fans pointed out inconsistencies in his business timeline, matching public records to the same companies now under investigation. Even the show's fans were turning on him. Under old couple videos, comments like, "You played yourself and Yandy deserves peace" flooded in. One viral tweet read, "This man had a whole second chance at life, and he blew it for greed." It racked up thousands of likes within hours. Meanwhile, Lil Meech posted one more cryptic message. "It's all in the emails. Check the dates." Soon after, someone leaked a folder allegedly containing private communications between Mendeecees and multiple business partners. One of the emails read, "Keep my wife's name out of this. She doesn't know anything." That line broke hearts. It suggested that Yandy really had been kept in the dark the entire time. By the end of the week, Atlanta wasn't talking about anything else. Even other celebrities were chiming in. Stevie J wrote on Twitter, "Man, loyalty's rare out here." Rashida posted a selfie with the caption, "Protect your peace." And Mimi Faust wrote, "When you play both sides, you end up alone." Every post felt like a jab, a reaction, or a warning shot in this tangled web of betrayal and money. The only person who hadn't said a word yet was Mendeecees himself, and that silence was starting to sound louder than anything else. As the days passed, what started as online speculation turned into a full-blown media circus. Everywhere you looked, from breakfast clubs to Atlanta gossip podcasts, the story of Yandy, Mendeecees, Lil Meech, and the rumored $120 million fraud was being dissected like a crime thriller. And while some people questioned the authenticity of the leaks, others swore they had inside knowledge. Rumors began swirling that the Atlanta District Attorney's Office had requested information about the company allegedly connected to Mendeecees. No official statement had been made, but blogs ran with the narrative anyway. One headline read, "Atlanta DA looking into 120 meters fake investment network," and another claimed, "Love and hip-hop star under quiet investigation." Even though none of it was confirmed, The streets believed every word. Meanwhile, Lil Meech was seen outside a popular studio in Los Angeles. Paparazzi caught him with a smirk and a simple line when asked about Mendeecees. "Sometimes the truth hurts more than lies." Fans interpreted it as his way of saying he wasn't done yet. People began calling him Atlanta's whistleblower, joking that he was exposing the industry one scandal at a time. Behind the scenes, Yandy was still trying to hold herself together. Insiders said she had met with lawyers, not because she was part of the fraud, but because she wanted to protect her own business and name. "She's scared this is going to ruin her reputation," one source said. "She's been trying to build her brand as a wife, mother, and entrepreneur. Now her name's being dragged through a scandal she didn't even create." Things took a darker turn when an old video resurfaced from years ago. Mendeecees talking about putting money into something big. The timing was bad. Fans immediately connected the dots and accused him of planning this scheme long before anyone knew. Though it was likely unrelated, once the internet made up its mind, the damage was already irreversible. Then came a surprising twist. Erica Mena jumped into the drama. During a late-night Instagram live, she said, "I warned her. I told Yandy years ago that Mendeecees wasn't done with his old habits." Fans flooded the comments, begging her for more tea. Erica smirked and replied, "Let's just say karma doesn't miss." The clip went viral overnight. Blogs began reposting it with captions like, "Erica called it," and "She knew all along." But that wasn't all. During that same live, Erica hinted that Mendeecees and Mariah weren't the only two people involved. "Y'all looking at the wrong woman," she said cryptically. This story's deeper than it looks. The internet erupted with theories. Some said she meant another reality star. Others thought she was referring to someone inside the business circle tied to Rick Ross. No one could confirm, but the mystery only made the drama hotter. Rick Ross himself finally broke his silence through a short video. Wearing his trademark sunglasses, he said, "Don't bring my name into no fake news. I don't play about my brand." Though calm, his tone was sharp. He made it clear that whatever was going on with Mendeecees had nothing to do with him. Fans were divided. Some believed Ross. Others argued that he was distancing himself before things got worse. And just when you thought the scandal couldn't get more chaotic, an anonymous insider leaked new audio. This one allegedly featured a heated phone call between Yandy and Mendeecees. In the clip, the woman's voice, sounding exactly like Yandy, said, "How could you let this blow up like this? I told you to be honest with me." The man replied, "You don't understand what's at stake, Yandy. It wasn't supposed to go this far." The call ended abruptly with what sounded like glass breaking in the background. The internet went wild. Some fans believed the clip was edited or fake, but others pointed out the emotional tone. "That pain was real," one user commented. "You can't fake that kind of heartbreak." Suddenly, everyone was replaying old love and hip-hop scenes, analyzing every look, every pause, every confession, trying to see if there had been signs of trouble before. Meanwhile, Lil Meech wasn't slowing down. He posted a screenshot of a text conversation with a contact saved as Meech. In the texts, the person wrote, "You gotta chill, bruh. You don't know what you're getting into." Lil Meech replied, "I know exactly what I'm doing." Fans, exactly what I'm doing. Fans assumed MH stood for Mendeecees Harris, though he never confirmed it. The comment section exploded. "This man's fearless," one fan wrote. "He's really bringing the truth to light." While all this chaos unfolded online, Yandy was reportedly in Atlanta's Midtown, meeting with producers and her team. Insiders said she was in tears, trying to decide whether to continue filming or take a break. She said she's tired of being everyone's headline, one producer told a blog. She's dealing with betrayal, embarrassment, and public scrutiny, all at once. And if that wasn't enough, a document began circulating showing that one of Mendeecees' old companies had received consultation funds from another firm with ties to a luxury car importer connected to Miami and Los Angeles. That report reignited the fraud angle, with fans claiming the whole operation was a multi-city scheme. Though there was no verified evidence, people on social media started connecting it to celebrities and rappers who had nothing to do with it, turning the story into a tangled web of accusations and conspiracies. One of the most emotional moments came when Yandy finally stepped out publicly for the first time in weeks. Cameras caught her outside a charity event, wearing all black, with sunglasses hiding her tears. When asked how she was holding up, she simply said, "I'm praying for peace." Her voice cracked slightly, and that clip alone went viral. Fans flooded the comments with messages of love and support, writing, "You don't deserve this," and "Stay strong, Queen." Meanwhile, Mendeecees finally resurfaced online, but instead of addressing the allegations directly, he posted a photo of himself praying with the caption, "Truth always wins." Fans weren't impressed. "You can't pray your way out of receipts," one user wrote. Another said, "Bro, just apologize." But still, he said nothing, and then, in a move no one saw coming, Lil Meech posted a teaser video on his Instagram story with the caption, "Part 2 dropping soon." In the clip, he appeared to show screenshots of emails and what looked like transaction logs. Fans went crazy. "He's about to end careers," one comment read. The anticipation built like wildfire. Everyone was waiting to see what else he would expose. By now, Atlanta's entertainment scene was divided. Some stars sided with Yandy, calling her the victim in all this, while others urged caution, saying, "Don't believe everything on the blogs." But even those who stayed quiet couldn't deny that the scandal had already taken a life of its own. Every club, every set, every after-party, people whispered about the affair, the money, and the betrayal. In one chilling moment caught by a paparazzi camera, Yandy and Mendeecees were seen entering a counseling office together. Fans immediately speculated that it was marriage therapy. One source claimed, "She agreed to talk, but only because of the kids. She's not ready to forgive." It painted a picture of a woman torn between love and self-respect, a theme that fans of reality TV can't look away from. And deep down, everyone knew this was more than a scandal. It was a breakdown of trust, a public unraveling of two people who once symbolized loyalty and redemption. Now, every update felt like watching a slow-motion train crash. Painful, raw, and impossible to ignore. As the tension continued to mount, Atlanta's entire entertainment circle found itself wrapped in the chaos surrounding Mendeecees and Yandy. What was once a quiet family name had now turned into one of the most talked-about scandals of the year. But just when everyone thought the story couldn't get any messier, another storm hit. A massive drop of new documents appeared online overnight, allegedly showing money transfers, fake contracts, and mysterious signatures connecting back to both Mendeecees and a few people within Rick Ross's old business network. It spread like wildfire. Blogs reposted screenshots with captions like, "This just got deeper," and "The 120 meters question, where did the money go?" Although there was no official confirmation about the authenticity of the files, it didn't matter. The public had already decided the story was real. Every major gossip page on Instagram was dissecting the leaks in real time. Fans were posting reaction videos. And Twitter, now X, was flooded with hashtags linking all three names together. Yandy, meanwhile, went silent again. She hadn't posted for days, and insiders claimed she had moved temporarily to stay with family out of state. A close friend allegedly told a local outlet, "She's trying to protect her peace. She's hurt, she's embarrassed, and she doesn't know who to trust anymore." That quote alone broke hearts. Fans who had watched Yandy's journey from love and hip-hop were now seeing her in a whole new light. Mendeecees, however, couldn't stay quiet for long. During a surprise club appearance in Atlanta, he grabbed the mic in front of a packed crowd and said, "Y'all believe everything y'all see online. I'm built on loyalty. I don't do betrayal." The crowd erupted, half cheering, half booing. Videos of the moment hit the internet within hours, and people immediately noticed Yandy wasn't with him. "You can tell she's done," one fan commented. The body language says it all. But the real bomb dropped 2 nights later when Lil Meech released another exclusive. This time, he posted a short audio clip of 2 men arguing, allegedly Mendeecees and another business partner. In the clip, one voice could be heard saying, "You told me the deal was clean," while the other fired back, "I told you to keep quiet till it clears." It was messy, raw, and scandalous. Exactly the kind of leak that sends social media into meltdown mode. Fans went into detective mode once again. Some swore they recognized Mendeecees' voice, while others claimed it was fabricated. Within hours, multiple sound engineers were analyzing it online, giving their own expert opinions. One even said, "The pitch and tone match 98%. That was enough for fans to run with it. The comments section filled with fire emojis and shocked reactions. As if things weren't already spiraling, an unexpected player stepped into the drama. Scrappy. During an interview, when asked about the situation, he casually said, "Man, Atlanta's small. Everybody know what everybody doing. I just hope they handle that behind closed doors." Fans interpreted that as confirmation that something was indeed going on. Clips of his comments spread fast and the narrative twisted again. Even Scrappy knows. By now, the scandal wasn't just an online conversation. It had become a full-blown cultural event. Talk shows were analyzing it, YouTube channels were dropping breakdowns, and even radio stations in New York and Miami were discussing it during their morning segments. Everyone had an opinion, and everyone wanted a piece of the drama. And then, like clockwork, an emotional twist came. Yandy's old friend, Kimbella, went live and broke down crying. She said, "It's just sad watching her go through this. She doesn't deserve all this pain. I just want people to stop lying about her." Viewers could feel the pain in her voice. The chat was filled with heart emojis and words of support. "We love Yandy. Stay strong, queen. You deserve better." It was a rare moment of genuine empathy in the middle of chaos. Meanwhile, rumors surfaced that VH1 producers had stepped in to mediate the situation privately. One insider claimed, "They're considering delaying the next season because they don't want to exploit Yandy's pain too much." But at the same time, the controversy was bringing record engagement. Every post about the couple was pulling millions of views. The producers were reportedly torn between protecting their cast and keeping the show's ratings on fire. And then came the twist that nobody saw coming. A mysterious email leaked online, allegedly sent from someone close to the situation. It hinted that Lil Meech's leaks might not be as innocent as they appeared. The email suggested that another rival production company could be feeding him information to destabilize VH1's narrative and push their own new reality project. Fans were stunned. "So now Lil Meech might be part of a bigger setup?" One comment read. Others said, "This is getting too deep. Who's playing who here?" The line between truth and fabrication blurred completely. What started as an alleged affair and fraud scandal had turned into a battle of narratives, reputations, and control. Yandy's silence began to speak louder than words. The more she stayed quiet, the more the public sympathized with her. The narrative slowly shifted, from blaming her to protecting her. A few days later, paparazzi spotted her at an airport with her kids, holding their hands tightly and looking exhausted but composed. She didn't answer any questions, but the image itself went viral. "A mother standing tall amid chaos." One blogger captioned it, "This woman's resilience is unmatched." The emotional weight of the moment touched fans who had followed her journey for years. Mendeecees, on the other hand, posted a new video of himself walking through an empty gym, looking into the camera with a long pause before saying, "The truth gon' come out." People noticed he looked drained, his usual confident tone replaced with visible stress. One fan commented, "You can tell he's realizing it's over." Another added, "He's not fighting the blogs anymore, he's fighting himself." Then, as if the story needed one final shock, a short clip surfaced of a private dinner in Atlanta where Rick Ross was seen laughing with a few executives. Someone in the background could be heard saying, "They still talking about that nonsense?" Ross responded, "Let them talk. It's free promo." That comment sent the internet into another frenzy. Some saw it as confirmation that he wasn't worried, while others accused him of mocking Yandy's pain. In a matter of weeks, what started as a quiet rumor had exploded into a nationwide headline. Yandy, Mendeecees, Lil Meech, and even Rick Ross found their names tied together in one of the wildest storylines to ever come out of Atlanta's entertainment scene. Every twist felt heavier than the last. Betrayal, money, loyalty, deception, and love all colliding in a way that only reality TV stars could live out so publicly. By the end, fans weren't just watching a scandal unfold, they were emotionally invested in it. They debated, defended, and dissected every frame, every word, every emoji. It became more than gossip. It became a cultural mirror reflecting fame, power, and the fragile line between reality and illusion. And whether or not the truth ever fully came out, one thing was certain: Atlanta would never look at Yandy and Mendeecees the same way again, and that right there is where things stand. Raw, messy, and way deeper than anyone expected. Atlanta's not sleeping tonight, and neither is the internet. The receipts, the voice notes, the money trail, it's all out there now, and everyone's just waiting for that next move. Will Yandy finally speak up? Will Mendeecees come clean? Or will someone else drop the kind of bomb that changes everything again? We already know how this goes. Every time we think it's over, another layer peels back. And with Lil Meech, Rick Ross, and VH1 producers all caught in the crossfire, this story's not cooling down anytime soon. Fans are demanding answers, and the pressure online is getting real. The silence from Yandy's camp might just be the calm before another explosion. So here's the question. Who do you believe now? Yandy, Mendeecees, or the streets? Because right now, Atlanta's whispers are louder than ever. And the truth might not be the version anyone expects. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I want to know what side you're on. If you think Yandy's finally done protecting Mendeecees, hit that like button. If you believe there's still more to this story, share this video right now so more people can see the chaos unfold. And don't forget, subscribe and turn on notifications because when the next set of receipts drops, you already know. We'll have it first. Love and Hip Hop. One Yandy Smith. Mendeecees Sheriss. Rick Ross. Lil Meech. VH1 Drama. Celebrity T. Reality TV. Explosive Scandal. Atlanta Gossip.